Google Gemini just became the most powerful AI on earth. Everyone's talking about agents, they're missing what actually matters. I'm going to show you 7 skills that will change everything, and most of them are completely free. Let's go. Look, everyone's hyping AI agents right now. Build your own agent, deploy your own agent. Agents are the future. But here's what nobody's telling you. Google Gemini just dropped tools that make agents look like toys. Free tools, powerful tools, tools that OpenAI charges hundreds for. And most people have no idea they exist. I'm going to show you exactly what to learn in 2026, 7 skills that actually matter, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use them. Let's start with why everyone's getting this wrong. Here's the trap everyone's falling into. They think agents are the next big thing. One agent, one task, done. But Google's playing a different game. Gemini doesn't just build agents, it builds teams of agents automatically. Let me explain this. You know those gems in Gemini, the custom AI assistants? Most people use them for simple stuff, but here's what's coming in 2026. You'll connect gems together. One gem brainstorms ideas, another gem writes the content, another gem optimizes it for SEO, another gem creates the social media posts, all working together, all automatic, all free. That's not an agent, that's an entire team. And Google's betting everything on this. Why? Because they're patient, they're rich. OpenAI charges you for every API call. Google gives you the infrastructure for free. They want you locked into their ecosystem. Gmail, Google Drive, Google Docs, everything connects. And once you're in, you never leave. So while everyone else is building solo agents, Google's building the platform that runs everything. That's why the skills I'm about to show you matter more than any agent course you'll ever take. Let me show you what this actually looks like. I'm going to walk through 6 demos that will blow your mind. These are real tools, real results, and you can test them today. First up, Imagen 4 and Video FX. This is insane. You can take a photo, any photo, and tell Gemini to answer a question in your handwriting on that photo, then animate it into a full video. Let me tell you about something that ties all of this together, Notebook LM plus deep research. This tool is a game changer. You paste a YouTube video URL, any video. Gemini gives you a full time-stamped breakdown, tables, summaries, key points. Now, here's where it gets really powerful. Gems for agent teams. This is the future. You create multiple gems. Each one has a specific job. For AI Profit Boardroom, I built 4 gems. Gem 1 is the brainstormer. It comes up with content ideas based on what our community needs. Gem 2 is the technical writer. It turns those ideas into step-by-step tutorials. Gem 3 is the UX expert. It makes sure everything is easy to follow. Gem 4 is the storyteller. It adds case studies and examples that make it engaging. Here's the magic. I prompt Gem 1 with a simple question. What automation should we teach next? It gives me 5 ideas. I pick one. Then I hand it to Gem 2. Gem 2 writes the tutorial. I hand that to Gem 3. Gem 3 simplifies it. I hand that to Gem 4. Gem 4 adds the stories, 30 minutes, full tutorial, ready to publish. And soon, Workspace Studio will do this automatically. You'll set up the team once, then just ask a question. The gems will pass the work between themselves. No human needed. That's not an agent. That's a production line. Here's another one. Code Wiki with Gemini's Dev LM. You have a GitHub repo, tons of code. Nobody understands it. Paste the repo into Notebook LM for code, prompt it, create simplified documentation and slides explaining this code base. 10 minutes later, you have full docs, easy to understand, ready to share. Now, let's talk multimodal mastery, text plus images plus video, all in one prompt. Here's a real example. I take a YouTube Shorts URL about AI automation. I paste it into Gemini. I prompt this. Watch this video, extract the key insights, create a visual breakdown with images showing each step. Gemini watches the video, writes the insights, generates images for each point. I now have a carousel post ready for Instagram, ready for LinkedIn, one prompt, 5 minutes, complete content pack. This is how you scale content in 2026. Last demo before we hit the skills, workflow edge case handling. This is advanced. You're using tools like N8N, building automations, but automations break. Someone uploads the wrong file format, the API times out, the webhook fails. Here's where Gemini saves you. You build error handling into your automation. When something breaks, it sends the error to Gemini. Gemini reads the error, figures out what went wrong, suggests a fix, or even fixes it automatically. Content pipelines, script to edit to SEO post. Sometimes the script is too long. Sometimes the format is wrong. Gemini catches it, adjusts it, keeps the pipeline running. No human needed. This is production level AI. Okay, those are the demos. Now let's talk about the 7 skills you actually need to learn. These aren't theoretical, these are practical. Learn these and you'll dominate 2026. Skill number 1, Gem orchestration. This is about chaining gems together like Lego blocks. Each gem does one thing really well. You connect them to create workflows. Here's the key. Start with workspace free tier. Build 3 gems, one for research, one for writing, one for editing. Practice handing tasks between them. Get good at this and you'll automate entire business processes. Skill number 2, RAG on Gemini data. RAG stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation. Sounds complicated, it's not. You upload your own documents to Gemini, then you ask questions. Gemini answers using only your documents, 0 hallucinations. Skill number 3, multimodal fine-tuning. This is where you train Imagen and text models together. You're creating custom AI that understands your brand, your style. Skill number 4, workflow edge handling. This is about building automations that don't break. Most people build the happy path. Everything works perfectly, but real life isn't perfect. Files get corrupted. APIs go down. Users make mistakes. You need to plan for this. Here's how. Use Google Colab to test your automations. Throw bad data at them. See what breaks. Then use Gemini to handle those errors. Write prompts that catch mistakes. Adjust the input. Keep the workflow running. Do this and your automations will be production ready, not just demos. Skill number 5, ethics in Gemini apps. This matters more than people think. If you're building AI tools for businesses, you need to check for bias. Make sure your prompts don't discriminate. Make sure your outputs are fair. Here's a simple way to do this. After you create a prompt, ask Gemini to audit it, prompt this, review this prompt for potential bias or unfair outcomes. Gemini will flag issues, you fix them, done. This is especially important if you're in Europe. The EU AI Act is coming. Businesses need ethical AI. Learn this now and you'll be ahead of everyone. Skill number 6, distribution via Gemini. This is about using Gemini to create viral content. YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikToks, podcasts. Here's the play. Use Notebook LM to turn your long form content into audio summaries. Use Imagen to create eye-catching visuals. Use Video FX to animate them. Combine them into short form content. Post everywhere. Skill number 7, human gem symbiosis. This is the big one. It's not about replacing humans. It's about working with AI. You program the problems, gems code the solutions. Now let's talk about your 2026 roadmap. Here's exactly what you should do. Week 1, build 5 gems, 1 for each part of your business: research, writing, design, distribution, analysis. Use the free Gemini tier. Just start building month 1. Create an agent team in Workspace, connect your gems, build a simple workflow, test it with real tasks. Q1, move to production workflows. Use these systems for actual client work, actual content, actual business processes. This is how you get ahead, not by waiting, by doing. Here's the truth. The free Gemini stack is an unfair advantage. While everyone else is paying for ChatGPT Plus, paying for API calls, paying for automation tools, you're using Google's infrastructure for free, but only if you know how. Only if you learn these skills. That's what this video is about, giving you the exact roadmap, the exact tools, the exact skills so you can dominate 2026. Let me show you proof this works. The businesses that master Gemini will win. The creators that master Gemini will dominate, and you're next. But only if you adapt, only if you learn, only if you act. So here's what you do right now. Go to gemini.google.com. Sign up for free. Start building gems. Pick one skill from this video, just one. Master it this week. Then move to the next. That's how you build momentum. That's how you get ahead. Don't try to learn everything at once. Just start. And if you want the full process, SOPs, and 100 plus AI use cases like this one, join the AI Success Lab. Links in the comments and description. You'll get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 38,000 members who are crushing it with AI. Look, 2026 is going to be wild. AI is moving faster than ever, but you don't need to learn everything. You just need to learn what matters. Gemini matters. These 7 skills matter. Agents are cool, but they're not the whole game. The real game is building systems, automating workflows, creating content at scale, and Gemini gives you everything you need to do that for free. So stop watching videos about AI, start building with AI. Comment below. What's the first Gemini skill you're going to learn? I want to know. And if you got value from this, hit the like button,